A very good afternoon and welcome along to this afternoon's Bayleys auctions here in Takapuna. It's an absolute pleasure to be here, seeing all your faces out and about in this post-pandemic world we live in. A few introductions around the room before we begin. Of course, to my right, Chris Batchelor, our Takapuna and Devonport manager. Welcome to you, Chris. Paula Morrison as well, another manager. Welcome to you. Of course, a very special welcome and thank you to the owners who we work on behalf of today. It's been a pleasure to have marketed your property over the last 4 weeks. George Yeoman is my name and I'm simply here to facilitate proceedings today as your auctioneer. Today's auctions, they're going to be held in accordance with the REINZ Auction Best Practice Guide, which can be found at the rear of the room, and accordingly with our conduct of auctions, which I would direct your attention. It will come as no surprise that today's property is sold subject to reserve price. Subject to this price being met, the highest bidder whose bid I accept, well, they will be the lucky purchaser. And as the auctioneer, I'm afforded the ability to choose the increments by which the bidding may increase, and I may refuse any bid I don't deem to be in the best interests of our owners here today. Should anyone here be bidding by proxy or on behalf of another party, I'd ask that you let us know, or we'll be getting you to sign the contract in your own name. Of course, the owner has given me and only me the right to place a bid on their behalf. This is what we refer to as a vendor bid. It will only ever occur below that reserve price which I've mentioned, and will be clearly identified to you every time through the term, ironically, vendor bid. We don't want any confusion there. It will always be well below that reserve price, so bid confidently against this, merely a sign of where the property is still not for sale. The vendor has also reserved the right to withdraw the property at any time before it's sold, and in doing so without declaring that reserve price from which we work today. And should a dispute arise concerning any bid, we'll simply re-offer that property at the last undisputed level, move on from there and get on with proceedings. Now, upon completion of the auction today, when the gavel meets the rostrum, I'm going to ask the purchaser to do a couple of things for us. First, sign their name on that contract that Kirsten would have provided you, and second, pay that deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, unless prior arrangements have been made that differ. Of course, you'll be completing that GST information in Schedule 1 as well for us there. We are selling inclusive of GST, if any, today. And moving through to the property itself here, our first and only lot up for your consideration and competition here at 1/34 Meridia Place in Bayleys. Brought to the market, of course, by Kirsten Bishop. Welcome to you, Kirsten. Welcome to your buyers. Welcome to those sellers, as we've said as well. Kirsten, being adept as she is, would have made sure you have that auction contract from which we work. We'll gloss over that now, which describes the property here at Meridia Place as a cross-lease in fee simple, comprising a one-half share of 776 square metres or less, otherwise known as flat number A on deposit plan 71605, alternatively known by the unique identifier 27D/644 in the North Auckland Land Registry. The channels included in that sale today, it's a long list of quality channels that you'll be inheriting with the property. That's as per that documentation. There's been no change there, and it's vacant possession. It's going to be all yours to enjoy on the 26th of June. I think that 3 weeks tomorrow, unless I am mistaken. You get to move into this neatly offering here in a very, very sought after locale on the North Shore of Auckland. You've got Bayview Primary School, of course, and Glenville College right in the immediate surrounds, providing the ability and education to underpin the value that self-sustaining children, well, they'll be walking themselves to school in no time. Upper Harbour and Northern Motorways, of course, giving you access to Auckland and beyond. Of course, right there, giving you that ideal access. But inside the home, you've got that light-filled, open-plan kitchen and dining, providing you with entertainment abilities. The law, of course, flowing out onto that exclusive view zone, entertaining, as we say, simply a breeze. That north-facing aspect, providing a sun-soaked afternoon to enjoy maybe a gin and tonic if that's your poison of choice. You've got that additional room downstairs, ideal for a teenager, a rumpus room, or even a home office. Choose what you will, of course. As we see, that kitchen updated with plenty of scope for improvement, though, here for those with an eye for improvement. But that's enough for me. I'm more interested to hear your opinion of value. So now would be the time to state it for an opening bid, opening offer to get us underway here at Meridia Place. Where do we see the value? What's it start to be? 710. Welcome into you, sir, at $710,000. Very good place for a start. I would have thought 10,000 to handfuls of movers forward here, but $710,000 at the rear of the room on the left. I've got my lamplighter to go. Who calls me 720? Or are we done at 710? 720, and welcome into you, sir. But confidently here, I like it here. At 720 and 30 is your turn. On the naughty set. 740 straight back, sir. But with that confidence, and 740 I find it here. 50 would be your turn now, 7.5 on the knot and 60 straight back, but 750, that's $750,000 on the left at the rear of the room. First call, 760, sir. 760, very well, but it's $760,000 in the middle, in the blue square. It's 760, sir. 770 is the number to beat if you'd like to be there. But 760. 765, okay, that's fine. Cut me in half and twice the auctioneer here now. But it's $765,000. 770 is your turn, sir. It's made it easy to get there, just one handful this time round. It's $765,000. Can I get some clarification on my instructions, please, Chris? But it's $765,000 on the right hand side. Sir, 770, you wouldn't miss it for another fight. At 700. On the market and selling away. You heard it here, there will be no second charges. At $765,000 in the middle, sir. 770. Sir, never heard it from you. Never too late though. Only when the hammer falls will be shaking the head. But it's $765,000. I'll give you 3 chances, but 3 chances only here. First call at 765 with $1,000 put you in front here. Very hard to value quality real estate that closely. Second call at $765,000. Third, final call at $765,000. It will sell at that level and it will go. It is going at $765,000. It is going, sir, ma'am. Permission to sell your future home. It is going to that level and it's $765,000. It is sold. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, Kirsten, on a fantastic result. Again, thank you to our owners. Thank you very much to our other bidders. Good luck in your future search, and thank you all for coming along this afternoon. We look forward to seeing you again in the auction room very shortly. Have a good afternoon.